Many times when we do tarot readings or watch tarot readings, they're negative in nature, right? Very doom and gloom focused, and that's just a byproduct of the cards. It happens sometimes. So today, let's have a little fun. We're going to do a pick a card reading, 3 cards in each pile, 3 piles, and the question we're going to pose is, what makes you attractive? Everybody has good qualities, so we're going to focus on the good qualities of the cards and just take a look, see what some of your better qualities are. And we're just going to have some fun. So everything will be time-stamped below. You could watch the pile preparation. Obviously, you will do the pile choosing meditation, and you can go right to your reading from there. So let's get right into it. What makes pile 1 attractive, please? Two more, please. Makes pile number 1 attractive. One more. Thank you. Same question for pile number 2. What makes the collective conscious that chooses pile number 2 attractive, please? What makes them attractive? What are some of their better qualities? One more, please. Thank you. Last pile, please. Same question. What makes the collective consciousness that chooses pile number 3 attractive? 3 cards, please. Two more, please. One more. Thank you. Let's choose a pile now, my friends. If you've done pick a card readings in the past, you already know the deal. We are going to choose which pile is our reading here. And remember, this is very lighthearted. This is what makes us attractive. What qualities do we have that make us attractive? Good qualities. So it's all positive, it's all good. Don't take this too seriously. Just go with your gut. Go to whatever pile attracts you first. Pile number 1 has this awesome rose quartz and amethyst orgonite pendant with a seed of life in the middle. Very similar to the one I wear. Pile number 2 is this beautiful malachite and tree of life pendant. And pile number 3 is this lepidolite and quartz heart charm pendant Absolutely fabulous. Pile number 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video if you need to. And once you have your pile, feel free to check all the readings if you'd like. See if any resonate with you. And if you'd like to go directly to your reading, just check the timestamps down in the comments. Thank you, my friends. If you chose pile number 1, this is where your reading begins. Pile number 1 had this beautiful amethyst and rose quartz organite pendant with the seed of life. And we're going to plop that right here and get right into the reading. Remember, the question we're posing is, what makes you attractive? What are some of your better qualities? And before I even flip these cards over, I'll just preface this reading and all the other readings with the fact that I'm not going to focus on the negatives of any of these cards. Since we're asking what makes you attractive, we only want to know what the positives are, the good things. Trying to have a little fun here. So let's just focus on the good. We have the Fool showing his face first, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. This is really nice. I like this combination. Initially, we have this Fool, which is a major arcana, and this could represent an Aries in your life, a prominent Aries. And what do we know about the Fool? Very adventurous, right? Isn't afraid of a journey, isn't afraid of starting something new. And the Fool is also brave. Whenever I think of this Fool, I also think of somebody that has a sense of humor. Not like a fool as in a jester, but just somebody who can have a good laugh, somebody who doesn't take life too seriously. So since this is a major arcana showing up as the first card for you here, a big aspect of your personality, or what might make you appealing to people around you, is your sense of humor, your ability to laugh, your ability to find the silver lining in things that make you happy. And that's fantastic. I really like that. Moving on, we have the fierce Queen of Swords here. I love when she shows up in any reading. In the positive, she is a great communicator. Why is she such a great communicator? Because she is extremely honest and blunt. And that is not always a bad thing. I see that as a positive. You shouldn't be wishy-washy with all the people around you. Sometimes people need a little hard truth in their life. See things logically. See things with a clear head. Be able to communicate clearly. You just got to watch out to not be too harsh about it. This Queen of Swords is also very protective, as are all the other court cards in the Suit of Swords. Very protective. So that tells me that you are protective of those you love and those around you, fiercely protective, and you're probably a little blunt in your approach. Capping this 3-card spread of what makes you attractive, we have the Six of Pentacles. A card that has a bad reputation sometimes. Sometimes people say this is about third-party situations since there's 3 people in here, or situations that are not equal or wanting equality. And all of that can be true. But many times people misinterpret these people down here. These are not beggars. They're not meant to be beggars. They're only there to show you the generosity of this figure, giving freely to those around them. So when this shows up as a positive attribute of yours, this tells me that you're caring, you're charitable, right? You're not cold to the world. You do care about the plights of other people, and you're generous. So that is absolutely fabulous. So if you picked this pile, congratulations to you, because this is awesome. You have a good sense of humor, you're honest, and you are very generous. It's beautiful. So my friends, this is where your 3-card reading ends. I hope it satiated you, and feel free to watch the rest. Thank you very much. Much love, my friends. If you chose pile number 2, this is where your reading begins. And pile number 2 had this beautiful little pendant made of malachite with the tree of life right there. So let's place it right here. and get into it. Just like the other readings, I'm prefacing this by saying we will only be focusing on the positive aspects of all of these cards. So even if we get the damn tower, we're focusing on the positives. All right, I just want everybody to know that, because we're asking what makes you attractive. What are your better qualities? So we're going to pull that from each card, and let's see what we have here for you. All right, the Six of Wands there. Very nice start. Three of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands. Okay. I'd say you have some nice aspects to your personality if you pick this pile. So let's break it down from left to right. We will jump in right here with the Six of Wands. Usually means victorious and victory, right? Public notoriety and recognition. But what does this tell me about your positive attributes? This tells me that you are confident, or you have an inner self-confidence that's not shakeable, right? So even if you're going through some stuff, there's something deep down inside you, your heart, your courage. You know everything will shake out for you and be okay. You have that inner confidence that people flock to. And people love inner confidence in those around them. It's magnetic in a way. Moving along, the Three of Pentacles. Now I could talk about this card all day. It's another card that gets a bad reputation, especially from people who do a lot of love readings, because they see the three and they say, oh, the third party situation. And I gripe with that a little bit, especially with this card, because if you look at the imagery, you see this person back there. This is an artist. This is somebody who is literally building a cathedral with stained glass. So what does this tell me about you and your positive aspects? This tells me you're very creative. You may be very artistic as well, have an artistic streak to you and creativity in your mind that you love to bring forth into the world. If not that, you're a very diligent worker and good at working as a group or in a team. So this is a very key aspect to have in your personality traits, right? Because if you can't work as a team with other people, or you lack creativity, it's kind of hard to move through life. Now, don't be alarmed by the Seven of Wands here on the other end, right? Because in the negative sense, it could mean being a little combative. But in the positive, this tells me you have perseverance in your heart. Even if you feel like the fight's lost, you're going to keep fighting till the end. You're very dedicated. That's what this tells me. If you have a goal, you will see it through. So this is an absolutely beautiful spread of what makes you attractive. And if people are attracted to you because of these aspects, I see why. You're confident. You have an inner confidence. You're creative and artistic. And you are very determined to see your goals through. This could also be protective of those around you. I'll also mention this, since we have two wands here in the spread. What do the wands signify in tarot? Passion, right? This talks about that inner passion, that inner drive. So if you chose this pile, most likely you have a very strong inner drive and passion for life, a zest for life, and that is absolutely beautiful. So my friends, this is where your 3-card reading ends. I hope it resonates with you. Feel free to watch the others. Much love. Thank you very much. If you chose pile number 3, this is where your reading begins. Pile number 3 has this awesome Lepidolite and Quartz heart pendant. It's really nice. I'll show you the back with the coil. We'll just set that right here, and we'll get into the reading. Now, as I said in the other readings, and I just have to repeat it here because not everybody watches every reading, we are only going to focus on the positive aspects of every card. So we could get very bad cards, and I'm still going to talk about the positives, because we are asking what makes you attractive. What are the traits that attract people to you? What are some of your better traits? What makes you unique? So we're going to focus on the positive, so let's jump right in. Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay, this is a nice little spread we have here. I'm going to start from left and we'll work our way to the right. Six of Swords usually speaks about coming out of conflict and into calm waters and all that fun stuff. But as a personality trait, this definitely tells me that you are a chill, relaxed type of person, because that's what it means in the card, right? You're moving out of a tumultuous time into the calm waters where you can relax and regroup. So initially, when we're looking at a positive aspect that this indicates, that tells me that you are a chill person, you're a relaxed person. You like to have some downtime. Maybe you enjoy staying in the house. Maybe you're not a party animal. That's all good. Aside from that, you're easygoing. You're not hard to get along with. Moving on, we have the Ace of Cups, the beautiful energetic seed that speaks of emotion and love. This tells me your emotions run deep. This tells me that when you love those around you, you truly love those around you. It's not a facade. When you feel protective over someone, you die for them. When you love someone, it's forever. That's what this tells me about you. Your emotions run deep like the ocean. Because the Ace of Cups is all about emotions and love overflowing, beautiful new things. We have the Dove of Peace here. And since we have the Dove here and the Six of Swords here, that further reinforces to me that you're a peaceful, chill type of person. But your emotions run deep. Your love for people runs super deep. And the Two of Wands. Definitely a planner, right? This is somebody who's got the plan in their hand, dotting all the I's, crossing the T's. This is also somebody who's adventurous. Not many people speak about that with this card. This person has the world in their hands, so maybe you have the travel bug from time to time. You may be chill and you may like to relax, but you may love to see the world and travel, go to new places. But this tells me you're calculating to an extent, in the positive way, not in a bad way. You like to see the broad picture of things, and you like to plan accordingly. So you don't run off of chaos. That's what this tells me. You're relaxed, and your emotions run deep, but you are not chaos-driven. You like to have a set plan for things in your life, and that's absolutely beautiful. So I'd say these are great attributes to have. I mean, I would think you're attractive, I'll tell you that, right? I love chill people and people who are emotionally deep and know what they want out of life. So my friends, I hope this resonates with you. Much love. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time.